exciting one. Jack mentioned that they are not as big, but there is still experience on the floor. I've got 4 of the 5 starters. We're waiting to see which way their coach decides to go. As tonight they're going to be without the sophomore, number 20, 5'10", Eric Erd, as he is dealing with an injury. Not sure what that injury is, but he is out tonight. As we're 3 minutes and 57 seconds to go till the start of this one, we'll wait for the Blue Comets to reemerge from the locker room to get their starters. We'll take one final 60-second timeout. When we come back, I'll give you the starting lineups, and we'll have the national anthem from the Grizzly Nation Band here in Harrison Gymnasium. So 60 seconds on KLKC. Still no starters for the Chanute Blue Comets here in Harrison Gymnasium, because they never see it too often. They never went to the locker room. They stayed out here the full time. We never see that.
Yeah, usually they go in and like we did in Shadow Air, the starters, and they come out in their jerseys while the others are still in their shooting shirts. But yeah, they've just been jacking up shots for the past 8-9 minutes.
Starting lineups here for the Labette County Grizzlies. They're in their home whites with red numerals and black outline. It's going to be number 4, a 5'10" sophomore, Trey Vinson. Number 5, a 5'11" junior, Eli Heston. Number 10, a 6-foot junior, Chase Carnahan. And number 21, a 6-foot senior, Trent Brock. As we see the Blue Comets make their way over to their benches, we'll recap the lineup one more time for the Grizzlies. It is Vinson, Heston, Carnahan. Meister, I forgot Meister. Number 12, a 6'2" junior, Alex Meister, will be in that starting lineup, a normal in there, along with Trent Brock. As the starters shed their lair for the Blue Comets, as it looks like, waiting to see one final starter. Oh, great, we got a number 15, and there's not a 15 on that side.
Yeah.
Let me find 15.
Why does that always happen? We'll just have to listen to what Jonathan Wilhoff, the announcer, has to say.
Heck of a deal. No number 15, so whoever 15 is, he is starting tonight as they get ready for the national anthem here in Harrison Gymnasium. We will keep it here and let you listen in as they get ready to play the national anthem here in just a second.
Join us
as the band performs the national anthem to perfection once again inside Harrison Gymnasium. We're still waiting to find out who number 15 is, as Jack's going to listen in on that. I will get the other starters for you. First, it's going to be number 2, a 5'11 junior, Shan Williams. Number 5, a 6'1 senior, Garrett Allman. Number 13, a 6'3 junior, Cam Coster. Number 24, a 5'9 freshman, Carter Coombs. As we're still waiting to see who number 15 is in this lineup. As we wait to see who it's going to be. They're getting to that point now as Carnahan's being announced. So they skip him. Hang on. They may not have him. Aaron Wallace. He did not make the roster. So number 15, Aaron.
He either said Wallace or Wright. You want me to go ask one of the fans behind us?
They say Wallace or Wright. Noah wasn't listening. Either way, we're going with Wallace for right now. We're sorry if there's we're sorry if there's a Chanute fan listening.
How does this happen?
I have no idea. So number 15 is senior Aaron Wallace getting the start for the Blue Comets. So again, for the Blue Comets, it's Williams, Almond, Coster, Coombs, and Wallace.
I'm going to go check on that real quick. Be back in about 5 seconds.
All right, sounds good. Don't get beat up. As we get ready to go, it's going to be the Blue Comets basketball. Coach Arkwright giving his final words to his team as we're going to see them emerge onto the floor. Comets start with the basketball. They'll be moving towards the left side of the floor as we sit. As Jack reemerges over here, and we'll see what he learns. So it's going to be number 24, Coombs, bringing the basketball up the floor. He's going to kick it over to Williams. Williams now surveys. He's looking inside for Allman, not able to get it to him.
Robertson. Aaron Robertson.
So we were completely off. As a pass out of bounds on some miscommunication from the Blue Comets. Turnover on their first possession. Labette County will have it here as the Blue Comets come out in man-to-man. Carnahan to control the point guard position for Labette County.
The sound quality is not ideal here in this gym, so it sounded like Wallace and Wright, and it was Robertson.
As Vincent has it, he's going to give it off to Heston. Heston now going to survey the floor. He's getting a screen, not going to use it from Brock. Kicks it to Carnahan. He gets a foot in the lane now, kicks it out to Meister. They continue to look through the floor, nothing there. He's going to drive left, being guarded by Coster. Now kick out to Heston, step back three, long, no good, rebound by Robertson. Good thing Jack got his name because he's on the boards.
Yeah, that was a nice job by Trent. You could tell he was tempted to try to go over the back of Robertson, but resisted. Earlier on in his career, he would have probably tried to go get that and would have gotten called for a foul.
Almond with the basketball, guarded by Vincent. It's a handoff to Coster. He has a strip by Carnahan. He's going coast to coast. Coster coming for the block. No foul called. And Vincent's tumbling to the ground, just loses it, and it's taken away by the Blue Comets.
Yeah, transition offense was one of my keys Tuesday against Independence, and that did not look too great.
A good move by Williams, doesn't get it to go, as there's an over-the-back call as Trent Brock put a body into Aaron Robertson. He's called for the foul. Team foul number 1 against the Blue Comets.
And it was Coster, right? Closing in on
Coster.
Okay, Coster, and he's 6'3", downhill. I mean, I can understand why Carnahan got a little antsy. It was a tough layup, but it's tough to execute that sometimes.
A kick up to the top of the key to Brock. Now right perimeter to Carnahan. Heston cuts through. They like not to throw it. Now Vincent up top to Meister. He's guarded by Coster, and it moves to the left. Cutting Carnahan. Now cutting Heston. Still surveying the floor. They missed him. Coach Argerbright wanted him to throw it. Now Meister cuts once again. Now an over the top cut. And it's a screen down. Heston with it. Top key. Kicks over to Vincent. Vincent drives baseline. Puts up the floor. Goes right into Robertson. And he takes a charge as Vincent got aggressive and got called for it. So So a foul against Labette County, make it 1 foul apiece, and the first against Trey Vincent.
I'm not upset about that charge. I love seeing us attack the rim and shoot it with confidence. Lean into the defender. I like that idea.
Garrett Allman pump fakes a 3. He drives, dumps over the top to Robertson. He's going to go up and 1 for Aaron Robertson. As the foul is going to go on number 10, Chase Carnahan. It's his first, team second, and Robertson stepping in line for an old-fashioned 3-point play.
Really nice feed from Allman. Really nice feed. It's kind of a different pass.
Next shot is up, and it's long for Robertson. Rebound by Meister. 2-0 Blue Comets. We're 2 minutes in, 3 minutes in, approaching that time here in Harrison Gymnasium. Vincent with the basketball. Surveys. He's driving on.
Oh, my God.
Allman dumps it backside to Roberts. He scores it. Labette County knocks this game up at 2. What a pass from Trey Vincent, finding an open Trent Brock.
Yeah, that was really nice vision there by Trey to not lose his teammates and know exactly where Trent was.
Allman hands it off to Williams. Step back 3 for Williams around the rim. Toilet bowl it out as it's a rebound, Labette County, and here comes Eli Heston driving right side, kicks to Carnahan, open 3, pump fakes. Now kicks it back out to Heston.
Job.
He'll launch a 3. Cannon for Eli Heston as he is 1 of 2 on the night. Labette County with a little swagger here early against these Blue Comets.
That's one of the better offensive possessions I've seen us have all season. We had Chanute off balance and took advantage of it.
Coster now kicks it right side to Coombs. Coombs, a freshman in the starting lineup here for the Blue Comets. Ball swings right now to Coster. Now back up top to Williams. Williams kicks it to Allman. He'll launch a 3. Around the ball, rim and out. Rebound, Carnahan. Heston pushing the tempo. 5-2, Labette County. They're looking for more.
Yeah, they are, and one of my keys was strike first, and Heston's wanting to right here.
Heston kicks it out to Vincent. Now back to Heston. He's going to drive middle. Kicks it backside Carnahan. Now back up to Meister. Ball movement almost perfectly for Labette County. A pump fake and a floater by Meister. He scores it. Labette County off to their best start of the season, 7-2, halfway through quarter number 1.
Yeah, I mean, you can't argue that. It begins on this end.
Coster loose with the basketball. Carnahan punches it out of bounds to the Blue Comets.
Chase has poked it out of the hands of Coster twice now.
Yeah, it's interesting. Coster, the quarterback for the Blue Comets, got hurt last season, comes back off this season, missed majority of the season, now comes back, gets into basketball season. And so you don't know what's there, but a very athletic, talented kid for the Blue Comets. As right then he gets off a screen, drives right into the chest of Carnahan, picks up the foul. As that is 2 on Chase Carnahan and 3 against the Labette County Grizzlies.
That's one of those that's just tough to call because Chase was doing all he could to play defense, and that involved touching him, and they called it.
Coster now working, has it stripped by Brock. Now up the floor to Vincent. Vincent pushing the tempo. He's going to back it out, kick it to Meister. Meister drives right into the chest of Allman, and a charge as it's taken by Garrett Allman. So another foul on Alex Meister as he looked to lower the shoulder into the chest of Allman.
That was a good call. That was a good call. But I still like the idea. We're real close to being up 9-10 points here.
Coach Arbright wasn't pleased with it. He's questioning the official.
Imagine that.
As Coombs has the basketball, he drives right, kicks it out to Williams. Now Williams surveys, now to Allman, pump fake the 3. He drives, get 2 feet in the lane, kicks it out, and a foul called underneath for the body. As this foul is going to go on number 12, Alex Meister. That is 2 on Alex in a matter of a minute. Make that 5 team fouls against Labette County.
That's where our height hurts us because it feels like to us down there, whenever they get in the paint, the only way we can stop them is to jump and swat.
Coster misses the 2-footer rebound. Trey Vincent, he's coming up the floor here. 7-2 Labette County. They're looking to expand the lead to 7. Heston with it. He drives middle. Now he kicks it out to Meister. Now rotates perimeter Eaton as he's just checked in for Chase Carnahan as he sits the bench with 2 fouls. Heston with it, drives left, gets caught in midair, finds Eaton somehow. As Eaton now surveys and he travels. The time. They call a time for the drawstring, so it stays with Labette County. You don't see that too often.
Not with the drawstring, sometimes with an untucked jersey, but
you do say with the drawstring, they do always say that you can't get a finger caught in it and
Sure,
it breaks.
yeah, I understand, yeah.
As the Chanute coach not pleased with it, so it stays with Labette County.
Is that a new coach? That's a new coach.
No, this is the one that came in last season
Okay.
out of college level.
Okay.
Came
yes,
back home to
that's
Chanute.
right. Yep.
As kick out and an out-of-control foul against Trey Vinson. Another charge taken by the Chanute Blue Comets, as that is the 6th team foul against Labette County. And again, the foul department not in our favor, as that's 2. And an offensive foul now against number 24, Carter Coombs, as that is a charge. And officials are charge happy in this boys game.
Yeah, they are. And there have been games where I would almost rather us drive and get a charge called on us just because we were never driving. But they're doing that tonight.
As Labette County has 3 players with 2 fouls apiece. So now we see the senior Cooper Peak, number 11, checking in, along with number 2, John Redford for Labette County. Heston with it at the left wing. He's working on Williams. Williams staying up in the pressure as he gets it over to Eaton. Now Peak curls the screen. Eaton's going to drive. He's looking, just hands it right off to Coster. And here comes the Blue Comets as Allman's up the floor with it. Kicks it out now to Coombs around the perimeter. Williams on the right side. Open 3 for Coombs, couple steps behind three-point line. It's long, rebound, pulled down, tipped out now, and Coster has it. He's going to launch a 3, and he'll hit it. Cam Coster from the left corner. 7-5, Labette County, as they've been in a dry spell here for the last 4 minutes.
Yeah, and we've been in a dry spell, and we have a 2-point lead, so we're doing something right. We just got to capitalize.
Floater from Heston Strong, rebound Coster. Coster now up to Williams. Williams pushes the tempo, kicks it out to Coombs. You can tell they want him to shoot it.
Yeah.
And he will launch that one and can it. 8-7, timeout Labette County. At the 1:44 mark left in quarter number 1, it's the Blue Comets 8, Labette County 7. Let's take 30-second timeout on KLKC.
When it comes to choosing the best health care for yourself and your loved ones, there are other hospitals.
And then there's our hospital.
The difference is that while other hospitals will care for you,
we will actually care about you.
Other hospitals make decisions based on what's best for their bottom line,
while we do what's best for our community.
If you're looking for a pretty hospital, they're out there.
But if you're looking for the best hospital, it's here.
And here.
When award-earning care is as close as this, there's no reason to go anywhere else.
At Labette Health, we center around you.
Out of the timeout, Labette County with the basketball. Redford with it on the right side. 2-3 zone from the Blue Comets as they've got Labette County extended up now. Redford surveying the floor, looking for somebody. He's going to drive. Loses the basketball. Now it's loose on the deck. He's going to save it out to Heston. Heston now inside to Brock. Kicks it out to Peak. Peak passes it now to Hodge. Hodge is going to drive in. Kicked it to Brock. Missed shot from just inside the free throw line. Rebound Blue Comets, and here they come looking to expand on a 1-point lead.
That's not a bad look.
As Coombs was blocked at the top by Eli Heston. What a block on the three-point shot, as it's under a minute to go now. 1 point, Blue Comet lead. Is that timeout, Jack? I told you. That timeout by Argerbright was for one purpose.
Yeah, you ripped him.
And the thing is, if there needed to be a little bit more noise in the gym, because I'm pretty sure everybody in the gym heard exactly what he was ripping him about.
Yeah. Yeah, and on that last offensive possession, I kind of harped about it a little bit this season. We got a good look, but 2 better looks were passed up. Here's a nice inbounds to Hodge.
Rebound fought for Williams. Has a hold of Redford has a hold of Williams. Trying to go for the basketball, as it's going to be Blue Comet basketball. 1-1 now for the Blue Comets already in the first half, as that's going to send Williams to the line here with 45 seconds left in quarter number 1. It's the Blue Comets 8 and the Grizzlies 7.
Yeah, that's tough, and I feel like I jinxed him in my keys. I said that if we get in foul trouble, then they'll be in the bonus early, and they are, and it could hurt us.
Free throw short by Williams. Rebound Brock gives over to Hodge, now up to Redford. 40 seconds on the clock. Heston with it. He drives right. Williams stays right on his hip. Redford now over to Peak. Peak watching. He's going to set up the offense and get it to Hodge. Hodge now guarded closely by Allman.
Oh, you can't
He's
pick
in
that
trouble.
up.
He's looking, searching, turns it over as it's taken away by Robertson. 19 seconds on the clock. Goes inside to Allman. Allman backing down. Peak. Pump fake up and under from Allman. Connects it. 10-7. Comets. 8 seconds on the clock. Heston with it. 6-5. 3 is up around the front of the rim and off. As rebound Allman. 1 second on the clock. Half court heave. Hits the back of the rim and off. At the end of quarter number 1, it's the Blue Comets 10, Labette County Grizzlies 7. Let's take a 60-second timeout here on KLKC.
Wood Doolahary Insurance 2020 is over. We're looking forward to a great 2021. The Chiefs are looking strong, and so are we.
Zoom calls are still part of everyday office life, and we're still social distancing.
But the one thing that didn't change, our commitment to customer service. We helped file claims when summer thunderstorms brought wind and hail damage, and continued to find customers affordable coverage options for home, auto, business, and farms. Wood Doolahary Insurance, a true constant in a year of change.
And proud partner of Auto Owners Insurance.
Start of quarter number 2, it's going to be Labette County basketball. Blue Comets leading by 3, 10-7. Redford with the basketball for Labette County. He's going to set it up at the logo. And now kicks it over to Heston. Hudson Baker into the ballgame for Labette County as he will replace Trent Brock. So it's Baker, Hodge, Peak, Redford, and Heston.
I don't know if we've seen this lineup for a while, if ever.
If ever.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of foul trouble already in this one. As it's kicked to the corner to Hodge. He's going to survey the floor. Now kicks it up to Redford. Redford now guarded closely by Coombs. New check-in for the Blue Comets is Caden Seamster, a 6'1 freshman. As a pocket pick on Heston as it's Coombs with the basketball. He surveys. He's going to drive the middle of the lane, get all the way in, and lay it up and in for the layup. 12-7 Blue Comets. Labette County in a scoreless drought approaching now 5 minutes of game time. Inside to Baker. He goes up and lays it in. Hudson Baker for 2 off the assist from Eli Heston. 12-9 Blue Comets. A pull-up from Coombs. He connects it. He's got a smooth stroke for a freshman. 14-9 now. Blue Comet lead.
Yeah, the second he came in, he put it up immediately. You can just tell that they want him to shoot it, and he wants to as well.
Hodge working with the basketball, trying to find somebody as they're just making him struggle. They get it into Baker, and a foul committed by Aaron Robertson. It's a great hold on that basketball by Hudson Baker. Has 4 subs set to check in for Labette County here at the 6:39 mark, and everybody but Baker will come off the floor. So now for Labette County, it's Meister, Vincent, Carnahan, Eaton, and Baker. I said Baker, I guess. So there's the 5. Ball into Baker, kicks it out top now to Carnahan. Meister with it at top of the key, kicks it now left to Eaton. Down screens being set for Labette County. Vincent looking to drive, nothing there. Now gives it up to Eaton. Eaton now looking to drive, tries to get it inside to Meister. Turnover, Griffin, as it's taken away by Seamster. Seamster now in trouble as he's trying to get it up. He gets it to Coombs. A deep 3 from Coombs. He leaves it just short. Rebound, Vincent. Vincent up the floor to Eaton. Eaton now surveys, nothing there. Kicks it up to Carnahan. Labette County trailing 14-9 here. 6 minutes to go in the half. And a foul underneath for an arm bar in the back of Hudson Baker. As it's going to go on number 12, Caden Seamster for the Blue Comets.
And Trey Vincent had the baseline there. If that foul wasn't called, he might be laying it in for 2 right now. The baseline's one of the most vulnerable spots on the court. If you're a defense, it's easier to pick at for an offense. So I'd like to see us go after that baseline drive a little bit more.
Carnahan with it, backing it out to the top of the key, continues to survey the floor. Now gives it up to Eaton. Eaton's going to launch a three, leaves it just short. Rebound, Seamster. He hands it off to Coombs.
Coach Argerbright is far from pleased right now. He's really tight over there.
Allman launches a three around the rim and out. Rebound, Baker. Labette County still not out of it. It's 14-9, so a really low-scoring game. Just no offense right now for Labette County. 2 points over their last 8 minutes of play.
Yeah, and there's ball movement. It's just really delayed ball movement.
Over the top pass to Baker.
Shoot it.
As he kicks it out to Meister for three. Around the rim and out. A good look for Alex Meister. As Baker tried to dump it off, Steph goes strong to the rim. Ball kicked to Allman, now corner to Seamster. Seamster's going to bring it up. He's going to find a seam. He's going to get called for a carrying violation. Handwick completely under the ball. Turnover, Blue Comets.
Yeah, and that's a move that Hudson we'll see him make 100 million times in the next 3 years.
Yeah.
But you'd have just liked to have seen him, especially coming off of a make and a move similar to just take a power dribble, body up, and go up strong.
New check-in for the Blue Comets. It's number 11, Caden Frederick, replacing Seamster. Carnahan runs the point guard position, kicks it over to Vincent inside to Baker, and it led him just a little too far as Baker was not able to get a fingertip on it. Turnover, Labette County. Another sub for the Blue Comets. This one's Larson Coster. I believe it's a brother to Cam.
Yeah, it is. I like the idea, though. We're not the best post-feeding team out there, but I like that we're trying to do it.
As it's going to be a drive by Allman, kicks it out to Coster. He's going to launch a three, leaves it short. Good rebound by Hudson Baker, and he's going to get a foul against number 11, Caden Frederick.
Yeah, so Hudson, trying to make up for, he's thinking, I should have shot that, but he's doing all he can to make it up, and these are really good minutes for Hudson.
Vincent with the basketball, kicks it to the right side to Heston. 2-3 zone from the Blue Comets. Meister steps inside three-point line, launches it long, no good. Rebound, backside Carnahan. Carnahan has it. He's going to drive. He travels as he hesitated on the drive and then got lost in the middle of no man's land. 4:14 to go in the half, and one that has not been pretty. It is 14-9 Blue Comets.
Yeah, and the offensive struggles continue for Labette County. There's only been a couple games where it's looked fluent at times, but tonight it's just stagnant.
Coombs drives, goes up and under, no good. Rebound by Heston. Heston pushes the tempo up the floor to Vincent.
Yep.
Vincent bobbled it and traveled. Turnover, Labette County. And the frustrations just continue to hit for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and that one definitely hurts because that was not a forced turnover. That was self-inflicted.
As ball comes left wing to Frederick. Frederick surveys the floor now, kicks it corner to Allman. Allman's going to drive right, gets a foot in the paint, puts it up, floater good. 16-9 Blue Comets. Labette County still trying to find a way to score the ball on the offensive end.
Yeah, those are the first points on the board for either team for a long time.
First time out of the ball game will go to Coach Argerbright as it is a full, or second time out, they just need to take off the board, as it is a full timeout, Labette County. Let's take 60 seconds here on KLKC.
If you want to help others, then join Labette Community College Dental Assistant Program to place yourself in a field with rewarding income potential, job growth, mobility, and a career that's ever-changing. Start today for an engaging career, which may serve as a starting point to become a hygienist or dentist. Earn a certificate in as little as 9 months or an associate's degree in dental assisting in as little as 2 years. Earn your dental assistant degree for as little as $119 per credit hour. Call today to find out more about this exciting program being offered at the LCC Cherokee Center near Pittsburgh.
The man, the myth, the legend, just because I know his wife's going to love us saying it. Brian Tucker takes control in the huddle as Argybright just steps back and tries to let him talk to him to try and gather himself. So 16-9, a different method from Argybright here, trailing by 7. As Heston has the basketball, surveys, he drives, kicks to Meister. Meister now up top to Vincent. Vincent now swings it right to Carnahan, looks inside, nothing there. Now it's back up to Vincent. Man-to-man defense from these Blue Comets. 3:10 remains in the half. Handoff to Meister. It's bounced off his leg after the tick from Cam Coster. Coster corrals it, goes up and misses the 2-footer, gets his own miss and puts it back in. 18-9, Blue Comets, the lead is 9.
That's another one that sure Chanute put some pressure on us and may have forced that. But I still give the blame on us. You have to play strong with the basketball.
Open 3 from Heston, long no good. It's a wide open look. They just cannot connect. As it's up the floor to Williams, he'll launch a 3, hits the back iron, no good. Rebound Heston. 18-9, Labette County trying to climb. As it's Meister with it, surveys, kicks it cross court to Heston, extra pass to Carnahan. He'll step into a 3, leaves it short, off over the top of the backboard and out of bounds. As Labette County continues to struggle shooting the basketball from the floor in the games.
Yeah, and even though we didn't score there, that's one of the better possessions that we've had because we got a decent look at the at the rim. I mean, we hardly ever get those, it feels like, at times.
A steal here by Chase Carnahan up the floor to Alex Meister. Meister goes up and under and connects it. 18-11, 7-point lead, and Argybright sits down, just claps, and has his hand on his mouth as he's just continuing to relax, hoping his team will begin to figure it out.
Because he knows that we're lucky to be within 7. It could be a lot worse, but we're playing decent defense.
Coombs drives against Heston, kicks it out to Allman, pump fakes the 3, and he's going to get in the lane, put up the floater, long, no good. Baker tips it out, Heston has it, the Grizzlies are out in transition, right into the chest of Cam Coster, reverse, up and under layup for Eli Heston.
Down 5.
18-13, Labette County back within 5.
Whenever you're a smaller guard like myself, you learn how to make those Globetrotter shots on bigs because you have to.
Deep 3 from Allman, can't draw any iron.
Here we go.
As here is Labette County trying to climb once again, 1:20 to go in the half. Heston spin move in the lane, pull up, long, no good. Rebound backside by Carnahan, kicks to Meister, open 3, it could be big. Can it for Alex Meister from downtown. Timeout, Blue Comets, 18-16. And Labette County on a roll here as it's a full timeout. Let's take it. 60 seconds on KLKC.
It can happen any time or place. You feel a tickle in your face. You move your arm feels weak. The words won't come when you're trying to speak. Folks may think it's all a joke, but it ain't no joke. It's a stroke. Face, arm, speech, time. That spells fast.
Better call 911.
At Strokes First Sign. Time means brain, so don't waste time. Time means brain, so don't waste time. Act fast. Face, arm, speech, time. Act fast. Face, arm, speech, time. Act fast.
In an emergency, take me to Labette Health.
Once again, it's the man, the myth, of the legend. It's got Labette County back within 2. Brian Tucker again talks to his team in the huddle, and the team continues to respond as they may have found something. Jack wrote down the keys. Coach Tucker at this point is Labette County looking to tie it back up with 52 seconds left in the half.
Well, I mean, I'm not trying to say Argybright didn't do anything. I'm just saying that Tucker was talking. He was talking to him in the timeout. That's all.
They're talking about the same thing, just a different method of delivering it to the boys.
Yeah.
As it is 18-16, a cut by Carnahan, now back outside to Heston. 18-16, 30 seconds to go in the half. Now it's Meister on the left wing. Labette County looking to tie it or take a lead here heading into the halftime. As there's a screen cut set for Meister, nothing there. Now an open three from Heston. Long, no good. Rebound by Carnahan. Kicked out to Eaton.
One shot.
Eaton drives, kicks at Meister. He's going to launch a deep three. Hits front rim. And a foul against Brock. As Coach Arkwright says, dang it. As Brock went for a rebound. And the guy hit the deck. It should be a 1-and-1 on the other end. So Labette County still can get a shot here at the end of the first half.
Clock awareness has been another one of those issues because I don't see any other reason why Alex would have shot that unless he thought there was like a second on the clock. That's what it looked like to me. But clock awareness, this is probably, I think, 3 games in a row now where we've shot a shot that makes no sense whenever there's so much time left on the clock.
First shot from Fredericks up long. Over the back by Seamster, but they're going to give it to Labette County. 9.3 on the clock. They're going to have an opportunity here.
Go to the rim.
As Heston has it, he's headed towards the rim now. 6 seconds on the clock. He drives, works on Williams. 3 seconds. 2, step back, and a no shot as he got double teamed. So at the end of the first half, it is the Chanute Blue Comets 18, the Labette County Grizzlies 16. Let's take 2 minutes here on KLKC.
Hi, this is Brian at Bowen Pharmacy, and we are so excited to have this new compounding lab that we have created and designed to help you choose the different kind of medications that you might need. In here, we do compounding, custom medications for you. We could do bioidentical hormones, so that's testosterone, estrogen, progesterone. We could do DHEA. We could do any of those medications to help you level out those hormones to help you stay healthy and better. We could do troches. We could do capsules. We can even do rapidly dissolved tablets, all right here at Bowen Pharmacy in Parsons, Kansas. We even have great diaper rash cream that will help your baby heal and be better and safer in the long run. Once again, we're always thankful that you choose Bowen Pharmacy to be your local provider and to make you better and to help you stay healthier and live longer. Thank you and enjoy the day.
I'm a patriot and a mechanic, which means I know the difference between a symbol and a tool. The American flag is a symbol of everything that I would die to defend. This is a tool. It says nothing about my politics. I wear it to protect the people that I love. We have a job to do, and this is the right tool for that job.
Halftime score here in Harrison Gymnasium. It is the Labette County Grizzlies trailing the Chanute Blue Comets 18-16 as I'm going to turn it over to Jack Leak III for some halftime stats.
So there were 4 scores for each team. For Chanute, Coombs had 7, Coster had 5, Almond had 4, and Robertson had 2. And for Labette County, Meister with 7, Heston with 5, Baker with 2, and Brock with 2.
So balanced scoring attack. Labette County still struggling to put the ball through the rim as they're on pace to score about their season average of about 30 to 35 points.
It's got to be close.
As they need to really get to the point where they're scoring 40 to 50 in that range if they want to be successful enough to win a sub-state and get to the state tournament. But some life finally came into this Labette County squad after going through a scoreless or a drought of 2 points over about 10 minutes of game time.
Yep. Yeah, and it feels like at times with our offense, it's like this isn't all the time. There were some really good possessions and promising possessions in that second quarter. But whenever we play bad and start dogging the offense, they're doing this. Each player seems to be in their own game. Somebody will bring it up and they'll try to go one-on-one with that person. And whenever that doesn't work out, they'll pass it to somebody else. They'll go between the legs, behind the back, go nowhere, pass it to somebody else who does the same thing. Yeah. That's what it looks like to me.
Nobody's a downhill approach yet.
But back to those I'm not trying to be all negative, back to those promising possessions, our guards did take some of those gaps that the defenders gave us. Then there were some charges in the first quarter. I still like the idea of driving. There were some better post feeds there late in the first quarter and second quarter. So there were definitely promising possessions. But whenever it is ugly, it seems like we don't play as a team.
Yeah,
that's all I got.
The ball sticks so much.
Yes.
When Labette County isn't scoring or not scoring consistently, the ball literally sticks to one side of the floor and it doesn't ever see the other side. That cannot happen if they want to get where they want to go. And so 5 minutes to go till the start of the second half. Let's take a moment and thank our sponsors for tonight's ball game, as tonight's broadcast is powered by Labette Health and the Bartlett Co-op. We also say thank you to these other sponsors.
Labette Community College, Forbes Hoffman Funeral Homes, Clemens Insurance Agency, Eye Care Associates of Parsons, Labette Bank, Woodworth Community Services, Herman Lumber, Carson Wall Funeral Homes, Commercial Bank, Labette County Mental Health Services, Nodine Legal, Tank Connections, USD 506, Wood Dulahary Insurance and Real Estate, Community National Bank, The Corner Store of Altamont, Thomas Implement of Altamont, Farm Bureau Agent Kendall Hall, MJ's Burger House, and we'd like to ask you to stay tuned for our post-game show when this game concludes, which is brought to you by Bowen Pharmacy.
4:26, 4:25 now till the start of the second half. Let's take one final 3-minute timeout. We come back, we'll be ready for second half action here in Harrison Gymnasium.
When it comes to choosing the best health care for yourself and your loved ones, there are other hospitals.
And then there's our hospital.
The difference is that while other hospitals will care for you,
we will actually care about you.
Other hospitals make decisions based on what's best for their bottom line,
while we do what's best for our community.
If you're looking for a pretty hospital, they're out there.
But if you're looking for the best hospital, it's here.
And here.
When award-earning care is as close as this, there's no reason to go anywhere else.
At Labette Health, we center around you.
As the Grizzly Nation band begins to rock here in Harrison Gymnasium, the Labette County boys are getting ready for action for the second half between the Blue Comets and the Labette County Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully we see some more shots fall for these Grizzlies in the second half, but all in all, we're down 2 points. And earlier in the first quarter, I said we're lucky to be down 7, and then there towards the end of the second quarter, I felt like we coulda, shoulda had the lead.
Yeah.
So we're right there. We're right there. It's not like they're playing out of their minds.
Same starters for the Chanute Blue Comets. Number 2, Shan Williams. Number 5, Garrett Allman. Number 13, Cam Coster. Number 24, Carter Coons. And number 15, Aaron Robertson. And for Labette County, it's Eli Heston, Alex Meister, Trey Vincent, Trent Brock, and Chase Carnahan. Ball moving right to left as it is now right side to number 24, Coombs. Coombs now rotates around the perimeter. Williams going to drive, kick it out. Now Allman's going to drive baseline against Vincent, go up and under and miss. Rebound fought for. Labette County finally pulls it away as it's Heston with it, bringing it up the floor, now taking over the point guard position. 2-3 zone from the Blue Comets.
And they picked up Heston right at the half-court line, almost a trap.
Vincent now into the center to Brock, outside Heston, 4-3, front rim no good. Rebound by Almond on the backside.
Yeah, Chanute's doing a really good job of boxing out right now, and we're not doing the best. So that's kind of where the rebound differential comes into play.
Coombs drives, rotates it around the perimeter. Ball out top to Coster. Coster now drives middle, surveys the floor. Still surveys, now gets it off to Williams. Williams gets a foot in the paint, now kicks it out to Coombs in the corner. Coombs resets the offense, uses a screen from Robertson, now back up to Allman. Williams drives baseline, cut off by Meister. Kick out once again for Coombs. And it doesn't look like Chanute's able to get where they want to right now. Labette County's defense is tight as a long three
good
off
defense.
The mark by Coombs. Great defense by Heston.
Chanute felt like they had to shoot that shot because nothing was there, and that means you're playing good defense.
Open three for Trey Vincent. Can it from the right corner. Labette County now with the lead, 19-18.
Yeah, and that maybe tells me that Trey should shoot the ball a little bit more. I know we've said that about these guards before, but Trey has a nice stroke there.
Allman with it at the top of the key, guarded by Vincent. Allman's going to drive right, use the screen from Robertson, hands it off to Coombs. Now Coombs gets a screen from Robertson. It looks like Robertson's job is set a screen.
Yeah, it does.
As Allman gets it on the left wing, now kicks it corner to Coster. Coster drives right into the body of Trent Brock. They do call it a charge taken by the Brock wall. Trent Brock and Coach Auger Bright loves it. Brock points over at him and says, hey, I got you.
Yeah, as a coach, it's always good whenever you see your player take a charge, and Auger Bright always wants us to take one, but we won't. And then whenever we do, I've noticed something that's reoccurring. It's Trent Brock, just about every time.
An errant pass by Vincent, nearly taken by Coster, as it's going to stay with Labette County. Heston will inbound it here. As Coombs is going to guard the inbound, surveys, now kicks it into Vincent. As they're going 4 out, 1 in, Vincent splits the double team, gets all the way to the rack, kicks it to the corner. Meister launches a three, leaves it just short, and it's going to be out of bounds to the Blue Comets, and it all starts because Trey Vincent got 2 feet in the lane and kicked it for the three.
Yeah, that was a nice possession. That was one of those positive possessions I referred to at the halftime break. Trey had confidence in his game and got by 2 players.
Coombs continuing to push off on Heston. No call being made as it rotates right around the perimeter. Now Robertson's going to take it and kick it back out to Coombs. Coombs wants to drive and find a three, but nowhere to go with Heston guarding him. Allman now drives on Vincent, pushes off, and they're going to get him with the extension of the arm. Turnover, Blue Comets. Great defense by Vincent. As that's going to go on number 5, Garrett Allman. It is his first second team foul against the Blue Comets.
Yeah, if you're going to get in the bonus, I mean, 2 fouls isn't a lot, but you got to start somewhere.
As Carnahan, Vincent needed to back cut that because of the fact that they were so far out.
Yeah, they are. Like, they're coming out, 2 of them, and like guarding you if you're on the logo. They'll come out of that zone and double you.
Vincent cuts middles, kicks it out to Brock. One step, kicks it to Carnahan. 3 points. Signs going up from the student section.
Nice.
Blocked by Coster as Meister went for the shot. As it's 19-18 still, Labette County. Ball in the corner to Coster. He'll launch a three, and he'll hit it from the right corner as it gives the Blue Comets back the lead, 21-19. Ball comes center of the floor to Brock. Now kicks it to Meister. Rotating around the perimeter, Heston recovers it, drives middle, drops it into the middle now to Brock. He misses short. Rebound Robertson.
This kind of feels like the girls' game now. The third quarter does. Back and forth, punch for punch.
Again,
Another charge.
Number 24, Coombs, lowered the shoulder right into the chest of Trent Brock. 2 charges taken by the Brock wall in this third quarter, and it is swinging momentum in Labette County favor. Labette County trailing by 2, looking to reclaim a lead or possibly tie here on this next possession.
Yeah, we've gotten a few really good stops here. But we've only capitalized on one of them, so we're going to have to hit them back again here.
A very extended 2-3 zone. Vincent all the way to the cup, around the rim and off, but what a take by Trey Vincent, exactly what Coach Argerbright wants from his point guard. As Allman now has it, he's looking to drive middle. Help coming from Brock, and again, another shoulder lowered in the chest of Trent Brock, and they're going to give him a blocking call on this one. But Garrett Allman nearly picked up another charge.
That was close.
That one was very close.
I don't know if the ref was thinking, 3 charges in a row might be a little much, and I'm in front of the Chanute bench. Let's go block. Bench warning on old Argerbright.
And he's going to keep after it. He's trying to fire his team up. 21-19. Ball coming into Coombs, a cut by Allman, and one opportunity as Argerbright does not like it. He just goes and sits down. A near block by Vincent, but they say he got the arm.
It's going to be very important that we stay right in this 4-point deficit. Of course, I'll take a lead, but we can't be too much down going into the fourth quarter.
Allman's free throw is up, no good. 23-19. Chanute, ball kick corner to Vincent, now back up top around the perimeter, the ball swings. 2-3 zone still from these Blue Comets. It's a long one inside to Carnahan. He goes up and lays it in on the inside. Great look from Meister. 23-21, still a 2-point game. 3:22 remains here in quarter number 3.
That was a nice possession. We poked a hole in their zone and sucked all the air out of it. That was a nice job.
Allman drives the lane once again, kicks it out to Coster. Now back up to Coombs. Coombs is going to drive. Dish to the backside. Robertson, he loses it. Taken away by Trent Brock up the floor. Here comes Labette County. Carnahan coast to coast off the pass from Eli Heston. It's knotted back up at 23 all. 2:58 to go here in quarter number 3, and it's turning out to be a good one to set up for a fourth quarter.
And Robertson could not handle the pass on the other end. If he catches that pass, it's 25-21. So that was a 4-point swing there on the fumble by Robertson.
Ball kicks up top now. A near steal by Heston. They're going to get him for a foul, as that is number 3 on Eli Heston as he tried to get it from Coombs, as that's only his first.
Yeah.
So not a big situation yet. That's team foul number 3. As they look to get in, they're going to hand it off to Coombs. Coombs now guarded closely again by Heston. Heston not allowing him to go where he wants to go. And they're going to call Heston again for a foul. It's his second in a minute.
He's doing a pretty good job on Coombs. Coombs is really confident with the ball, and I think it's getting a little tight down there between the two.
I think Coombs getting tired of Heston being right in his grill the whole time.
I agree.
Coombs drives baseline, tries to throw
Nice
it back
job.
door. Carnahan reads it perfectly and swats it out of bounds. Defensive intensity is the name of the game right now for Labette County here, as there's 2:29 to go.
It's so important to win the third quarter, especially when you're down coming in, and they're doing a great job, and they're on pace to do that.
Ball up top with Williams, guarded by Meister. Williams pressured by Meister. Labette County continues to be up in your grill on defense. Goes inside, now back out to Allman. Allman pump fakes a 3, drives Vincent, kicks it out to Williams. Williams splits the double team. They're going to give a traveling violation against Williams. Turnover, Blue Comets.
Yeah, and Trey was beat off the jump there. Allman just took one jab step and got right by Trey, but fortunate that he had some help defense there to kind of throw him off balance, quite literally.
Heston skips it cross court now against this 2-3 to Vincent. Vincent looks to drive, dishes it off to Brock. If Brock would look back door, he's going to have a guy. Heston kicks it now to Vincent. Vincent's going to drive again, kick it to Meister. Open three for Alex Meister, leaves it short. Robertson pulls down the rebound, avoids stepping out of bounds, and hands it off to Coster. Up the floor, a long three from Coombs, leaves it wide right, rebound backside by Meister. As Argerbright's sitting there thinking, we dodged a bullet as an open Coombs misses the three. Heston gets in the lane, loses the basketball, it's loose on the deck. Williams picks it up, and now it's up the floor to Coster. Right into the chest of Alex Meister. He could have said it any better. And a charging violation. Make it 4. 4 charges right here in quarter number 3 for Labette County on defense.
That was perfect. I mean, that was a perfectly executed charge taken there by Alex Meister. That was beautiful.
3 subs for Labette County. It's Heston, Vincent, and Brock, who all take a seat. Baker, Peak, and Eaton all check in. So a break coming for those 3 individuals with 1:16 to go in the third quarter. And a foul called on Coombs as he went for the reach on Carnahan. Put his arm straight across the chest of Carnahan, picked up the foul. It's his third, and it's team foul number 5 against the Blue Comets.
We could very possibly have the lead here. We should. We've done a good job of getting inside of their zone, but then we'll kick it out for a 3, which is fine because it's there, but a floater's there as well if we want it.
Eaton in trouble, now gets it over to Carnahan as he comes to help. Right back to Eaton. Eaton now surveys. Has a dribble, but elects not to use it. He throws an errant bounce pass to Baker as Coster comes away with it. Now over to Coombs. Coombs is going to drive against Eaton, get in the lane, drop step it in to Robertson. He goes up, misses. Good defense by Hudson Baker as he comes down with the rebound.
Very nice defense.
43 seconds remain in the third quarter. Meister drives and draws the foul. If it goes on Coombs, that is number 4. As they are going to give it to number 24, Carter Coombs, make it foul number 4, and he's going to have to check out as Grant Allman checks in, or Garrett Allman, correction.
That's a big 4th foul. He's our second leading scorer with 7, but he has not scored in the third quarter, Coombs.
Not much of a break for Heston as he comes right back in for Eaton. Ball tipped, Meister comes away with it. Williams got a hand on it. Surveys the floor. Now it's Heston launching a 3. He's feeling it. He misses it wide left. Carnahan goes for the save. Nearly takes out Mitchell House as House was running up the bleachers because he didn't want to get hit.
That or Mitchell House might have taken out Chase. Mitchell House is a large man.
He's a very large man.
But I feel like, honestly, our offense looks so much better when they switch to this zone. We just haven't really taken advantage of it to the fullest. Yep. We've gotten inside and it's looked better, but it could look so much better if we just attack the rim once we get behind that front 2.
Ball inbounded to Williams. 23 seconds remain in quarter number 3. And it's 23 all here in Harrison Gymnasium. Williams with the basketball. Here steal by Heston. Williams continues to survey, and a 5-second count called as Heston stayed right on number 2, Shan Williams. 12 seconds to go. Heston hoping they forget about him. Ball is inbounds. Eaton with it, now over to Heston. 7 seconds on the clock. Heston drives, pulls up from the free throw line, and hits it. What a shot from Eli Heston. 25-23, and that is the end of quarter number 3. Labette County with a 2-point lead after trailing by 2 at the end of at half.
That's a big quarter.
Let's take a 60-second timeout here on KLKC.
Wood Doolahary Insurance 2020 is over. We're looking forward to a great 2021. The Chiefs are looking strong, and so are we.
Zoom calls are still part of everyday office life, and we're still social distancing.
But the one thing that didn't change, our commitment to customer service. We helped file claims when summer thunderstorms brought wind and hail damage, and continued to find customers affordable coverage options for home, auto, business, and farms. Wood Doolahary Insurance, a true constant in a year of change.
And proud partner of Auto Owners Insurance.
8 minutes away from deciding a winner here between the Grizzlies and the Blue Comets. Grizzlies looking for another program sweep of the Blue Comets as the freshmen and the JV have both won so far. Varsity looking to cap it off.
Yeah, you could not ask for more. Halfway through the third quarter, I would have been pleased with a 4 or 5 point deficit, and we're up moving into the final stretch. So a great job there attacking that zone, and more importantly, on the defensive end, that looked great there for the guys in white.
Carnahan swings it over to Heston, right back to Carnahan as they continue to survey the floor. Looking everywhere now, Heston open on the left wing into the corner to Peak. Peak brings it out, skips it cross court to Carnahan, now to Meister. 2-3 zone still from the Blue Comets. Heston has it, pump fakes the three on Allman, pulls up on the baseline, can it? A beautiful looking stroke from Eli Heston as he extends the lead 27-23.
He's loosening up too, and if you're the Comets, you might want to guard him.
Williams now has it, kicks it over to Seamster. Now to Coster. Coster drives left, now kicks it around the perimeter. Allman ends up with it. He's going to drive in the middle, gets all the way into the lane, goes up and under Baker, and it rolls around the rim and in. What a shot from Garrett Allman.
That's his 8 point, and 6 of those have just been gritty. Down there just messing around with the trees, forcing up shots that are falling. He's done a good job under there.
Carnahan hands it off to Heston, guarded by Williams. 2-3 zone here from the Blue Comets. Continuing to skip around the floor now as it goes over to Meister, right back to cutting Carnahan. He drives in, he's blocked by Robertson at the top. 27-25, Blue Comets pushing a tempo to Seamster. He surveys the floor now, kicks it to Williams. Williams now continues to look, sets it up the offense. Allman with it on the left wing. He gets inside three-point line, goes to work in the lane, up and under on the spin move and score it. Garrett Allman as he's trying to take over here for his squad in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, and that has kind of been our kryptonite, is somebody taking over on the other team late in the game. And that's what Allman's trying to do, so somebody's going to have to step in there and show him their chest.
Heston now drops it inside to Baker. He's behind Baker, and his shoulder popped out. He's been having problems with this as Baker stands there with a dislocated shoulder currently.
What? He's showing no emotion.
As he has a dislocated shoulder, we do know what's going on, and he will make his way to the bench. As it happened last Tuesday, and we know exactly what it is. I was talking with his parents, as the trainer will take care of him on the bench, so Trent Brock will check back in. He went up for a layup. We'll give some background story. He went up for a layup against the Independence Bulldogs, and when he went up, somebody hooked him and ripped his shoulder, and his shoulder popped out.
Oh, I remember that. I was just so confused because he was just standing there like
he couldn't put it back in.
Zero emotion. I was like, what is happening?
As the ball kicks over to Carnahan. Carnahan now drives. Meister and Brock back into this game. Meister looks, now swings it back up top to Carnahan. This game's knotted up at 27 all. 5:28 remains in quarter number 4. Heston with it, and they're looking to trap him up here. And a near turnover by Heston as it's going to go off of Williams and stay with Labette County.
Chanute's not really doing anything different with this zone. We're just not punching into it like we were there in the third quarter. I don't know why. Maybe because we got the lead. Sometimes that can make a team play a little bit softer, but I'd like to see us get in this zone.
Ball comes over to Vincent. Vincent now surveying. He's going to look to drive now, kick it back inside to Carnahan. Nice. Backside pass to Heston. Heston launches a three around the rim and out. Rebound Robertson. As it's going to be Coombs looking to push the tempo, and Heston's right there waiting on him when he tries to get down the floor. Allman thought about the three. He's going to drive on Vincent, spin move in the lane. No foul.
Yeah.
Allman tried to go through the back of Vincent to get the rebound, and it will stay with Labette County as Allman punches it out.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be a foul for sure, especially how they had been calling it down there.
27-27. Vincent with it on the left wing. Pump fake the three. He's going to drive now. Has it cutting Carnahan. They get it to him. Now it's a traveling violation on Carnahan as he should have went up, but he tried to look for an extra pass to Alex Meister.
Oh, we're right there. Oh, my goodness, we're right there. We're just one. That was just a little late. Just a little bit late on that backdoor pass to Chase, but we are right there.
27-27 and a timeout, Chanute. It will be a full timeout here at the 4:29 mark. It's 27 all. Let's take 60 seconds on KLKC.
I'm a patriot and a mechanic, which means I know the difference between a symbol and a tool. The American flag is a symbol of everything that I would die to defend. This is a tool. It says nothing about my politics. I wear it to protect the people that I love. We have a job to do, and this is the right tool for that job.
(27-27), a backcourt violation not called, as it was a step back behind the line for Williams, and near steal by Heston as Coombs continues to get away with extending those arms into Eli Heston.
He did. Argerite said he pushed him out of bounds, ref. He did. The ref just looks at him and then just looks back.
As it's going to be an inbound for Coombs. He gets it into Williams, as Williams is guarded by Meister. 4:19 remains in this one, 27 all, as it goes into Coster as it kicks out to Allman. Rotating around, Coombs with it. He looks to drive. Vincent picks him up in an illegal screen against Garrett Allman, as it's a turnover against the Blue Comets. So since it's an offensive foul, there's no one-on-one. Coach Brown was trying to get one. I don't know. But offensive fouls, you don't get that opportunity. As a timeout, the officials are going to discuss.
He's settling some tension. Oh, wait, no.
The officials are going to discuss something. So 27-27, officials are discussing here at the free throw line as the Blue Comet players are listening in. Labette County just standing back like, all right. As they are going to grant the 1-and-1.
Okay.
Usually on offensive fouls, they don't grant 1-and-1, so I don't know what makes it different here. And so it's going to be Eli Heston going to the line for the 1-and-1 here at the 4:07 mark, trying to give Labette County a lead. First shot from Heston is up and in. 28-27, Labette County finally has a lead in the second half as they look to extend it here as Heston gets the basketball, looking for one more.
Yeah, the second half has been very similar to our girls' game, and free throws are going to determine it coming down the stretch, it looks like.
Heston's second free throw rolls around the rim. 28-27, ball up the floor for the Blue Comets to Allman. Allman off to Coombs. Good defense by Vincent to help out Heston. Coster with it. Carnahan pokes it out near steal. Coster picks it back up now, kicks it over to Coombs. He'll launch a three. Short, no good. Meister with the rebound. Good defensive possession there by the Grizzlies as they're continuing to look for more. Vincent's going to drive, shuffles the feet, no ball on the deck. Turnover, Labette County, and that's where a little bit of the youth of Vincent shows its part.
Yeah, and he does that enough to where he's awkwardly good at it. It's hard to not travel when you do what he does. The second he catches it, he kicks that right leg back. And he just did it a little too quick right there.
28-27, Coombs kicks it over now to Allman. Allman bulls his way right into Vincent. And what a defensive stand there by Vincent to strip that ball out of Allman's hands. As it's going to stay with the Blue Comets. 3:22 remains in regulation. And Coombs set to inbound it here as he's going to look for Williams. Now it's a cutting Allman. He goes up and hits the two-footer. Blue Comets reclaim the lead. 29-28 as Grizzlies look to push the tempo.
Allman has every point for the Comets in the fourth quarter.
As they're going to get Heston for a travel now as he looked to pump fake and go. Never put the ball on the deck. Turnover, Labette County.
Ugh.
And it's a big one.
It is. And we've done that multiple times tonight. And Chanute had zero say in it. We just did it. So you hope that we win this so we don't have to look back on those 5-6 travel calls.
Coombs now over to Allman. Allman's going to drive and kick it out to Coster. He's going to launch a three. Long, no good. Rebound tracked down backside by Coombs. Extra pass to Coster. He gets into the lane. Right into Trent Brock and another charge. Trent Brock with 3 charges in this second half. 5 now total in the whole ball game for Labette County. And he can't ask for much more on the defensive end.
Yeah, another great game. The fourth quarter has been really, really good. It hasn't been that high scoring as it was in the third, but they've performed really well, both teams.
29-28. Comets with the lead. Vincent drives, tries to pass it backside. Turnover, Vincent, as nobody was in the area. And it's going to be Coster bringing it across now. Kicks it up to Coombs. 2:28 on the clock. Defense continuing to be a big part of it. Vincent makes up for the turnover and gets a steal. We'll see if he can connect it. Allman goes in for a block and Vincent connects it. No foul is called after the shot. Argerbright's continuing to ask the official. 30-29, Labette County back with the lead. 2 minutes remain on the clock.
It's great to see Trey finish that shot because he missed one against Independence, and it's nice to see him get one.
Coombs misses the pull-up from the free throw line. It's a rebound, Meister, and here we go, 1:56 to go, 30-29. Ball enters to Meister, now back up top to Carnahan. Carnahan continues to survey. Coombs has to be careful. He's already got 4 in this one. Ball to Meister. Meister continues to survey. Now back to Carnahan. Labette County content running the clock.
And you don't want to be afraid to score here. I'm okay with not rushing, but you don't want to be too scared not to shoot here.
Vincent in the corner. He won't be afraid to shoot. A 3 in rhythm. Trey Vincent responds and puts 3 on the board. Labette County 33, Blue Comets 29. 60 seconds. Timeout for Labette County. Let's take 30 on KLKC.
It could happen any time or place. You feel a tickle in your face. You move your arm feels weak. The words won't come when you're trying to speak. Folks may think it's all a joke, but it ain't no joke. It's a stroke. Face, arm, speech, time. That smells fast.
Better call 911.
At Strokes First Sign. Time means brain, so don't waste time. Time means brain, so don't waste time. Act fast. Face, arm, speech, time. Act fast. Face, arm, speech, time. Act fast.
In an emergency, take me to Labette Health.
33-29, and what an affair that's setting up here in Harrison Gymnasium. 127 to crown a winner as Labette County looking to get back in the win column after slipping up to the Independence Bulldogs. As it's going to be Blue Comet basketball. 4-point Labette County lead defense has to happen. As it's going to be Coombs with it, 1:24 on the clock. He's going to drive, kick it off to Williams. Williams now drives, gets into the chest of Brock, goes up, and another, it's a traveling violation, so not a charge. I thought that's what was coming.
Yeah, that wasn't, I was going to be surprised if he called a charge.
But a traveling violation
Wow.
against Williams.
Wow.
So 33-29. Labette County has full court pressure. Eaton's in the game instead of Vincent. As it comes into Heston. Heston goes up the sideline, dribbles the ball off his foot. He's trying to corral it, and it's a held ball on the deck, and it goes to the Blue Comets. 1:12 on the clock.
For a
remains.
team, whenever are we 4-7, 4-8?
Yes.
Somewhere in there, it can be hard to close out games whenever you don't have like a winning record. You don't win night in and night out. It can be hard to close games out.
Blue Comets with it. Allman at the top of the key. He's going to drive. Looks backside for Robertson. He goes up and scores it. Quick timeout. Chinook. 33-31. 1:01 remains in regulation. As we're going to keep it here. Remember, this broadcast is powered by Labette Health and the Bartlett Co-op. We also want to say thank you to our other sponsors.
Labette Community College, Forbes Hoffman Funeral Homes, Clemens Insurance Agency, Eye Care Associates of Parsons, Labette Bank, Woodworth Community Services, Herman Lumber, Carson Wall Funeral Homes, Commercial Bank, Labette County Mental Health Services, No Dine Legal, Tank Connections, USD 506, Wood Doolahary Insurance and Real Estate, Community National Bank, the Corner Store of Altamont, Thomas Implement of Altamont, Farm Bureau Agent Kendall Hall, and MJ's Burger House. And make sure you stay tuned for our post-game show brought to you by Bowen Pharmacy.
1:01, 1 minute, 1 second to declare a winner here in Harrison Gymnasium, 33-31 Labette County. Meister to inbound, surveys, gets it in, and a miscommunication between him and Heston. Turnover, Labette County, and they can't make it easy on themselves.
Yeah, that's the best way to say it ever. In my opinion, you have to set a screen there. You knew they were going to face guard you and choke you out. You have to set a screen on that inbounds.
Allman's going to drive. Pass is deflected. It's taken away by Eli Heston, and a foul by Garrett Allman.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to foul him either.
As it's going to send Eli Heston to the line with 51 seconds.
Yeah, and even if he makes both of these or misses both, I don't care. Whenever we have the ball, or even on the defensive end, you can't play so conservative that you choke yourself out. Play like you did whenever you were trying to get this lead back.
As the shot from Heston is up, it is short, no good. Rebound, Blue Comets, 33-31, 45 seconds, and a timeout. Chanute here with 44.9. It is a full timeout. Let's take a 30-second break here on KLKC.
If you want to help others, then join Labette Community College Dental Assistant Program to place yourself in a field with rewarding income potential, job growth, mobility, and a career that's ever-changing. Start today for an engaging career, which may serve as a starting point to become a hygienist or dentist. Earn a certificate in as little as 9 months or an associate's degree in dental assisting in as little as 2 years. Earn your dental assistant degree for as little as $119 per credit hour. Call today to find out more about this exciting program being offered at the LCC Cherokee Center near Pittsburgh.
44.9 seconds. Labette County 33, Chanute Blue Comets 31. It's setting up for a doozy, and it is Blue Comet basketball at the half-court line. The 5 on the floor for Labette County. It's Brock, Meister, Carnahan, Heston, and Vincent. For the Blue Comets, it's Williams, Allman, Coombs, Robertson, and Coster. Williams set to inbound it. He's looking for Coombs. Heston going to deny it, and he's going to cross the line. A line cross, turnover Chanute, and it is the break Labette County needed.
Yes, they did, because they had done everything possible.
Now they're going to talk about a warning. They're talking about a warning. Usually you get one warning, and I know this is not going to be, Coach Arbright's not going to like it if they issue the warning. Maybe they're talking about the clock. We'll hope it's the clock. As they're going to reset it to 44.9 seconds. They started the clock. The official's looking up here asking me if that's right, and I'm nodding my head. As it was 44.9 seconds on the clock. Clock should have never started.
Correct.
Clock resets now to 44.9. It will be an inbounds for Labette County.
Yeah, and we had done everything possible to try to give the tie back to Chanute, and so we needed something like that to go our way.
Heston with it. Now we're down to 42 seconds. Double team coming, and there is a foul as Coster goes for the basketball. Heston's going to head to the line, and there's no one else you'd rather have at the line than Eli Heston.
Yeah, that's true, and especially, it sounds kind of funny, but he just missed his last free throw, which in my mind makes me think gives him a better chance to make this one, come back and knock these two dead, but we'll see.
It is double bonus. First one is on the way for Heston. It is up and in. 39.7 seconds remain in regulation. Labette County's lead now 3. 34-31, and Jack, I told you Labette County might end around 35.
Yeah, you did, and that was kind of around their season average, and this is looking so much like our Lady Grizzlies game here just not too long ago.
Heston misses it. Rebound scrap on the deck, out of bounds to the Blue Comets. And everybody forgot about Coster. He was snuck down all the way in the corner.
Yeah, he was. Chanute would have gotten a good defensive rebound. They'd have 2 points on this end.
34-31, Allman with the basketball. Not going to do anything but let him shoot the layup, and it's a timeout. Blue Comets, 34-33. Labette County. And it's a 30-second timeout. Jack, what's going through your mind right now?
Well, that looked like we let him score. I hope I'm right, because if I'm wrong, that means that was terrible defense.
I think Brock was expecting him to dish it off because he's taking so many charges.
Yeah.
Trent Brock's hurt from taking so many charges.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, you can't be upset at Trent, but you do expect him to slide over. But like you said, he did think the ball was going to go somewhere else, as did I. And then whenever that lane just opened up, it was just like, my goodness. But, yeah, this is how this goes. I mean, this is basketball. This is high school basketball. This is high school basketball in Harrison. This game, I mean, I can't tell you how many games I've seen like this in this building.
Here we go.
What?
I like it. I've seen this. If it's a running baseline, you can put it in special plays. And here goes Labette County with one. It's a football formation. We'll see what they do. As we have seen these, and it's all bluff, and they're going to get it into Heston. 27 seconds on the clock. And now up the floor to Heston. They got it up the perimeter. Now to Meister, or to Vincent, and Heston traveled. Oh, Heston traveled.
He did.
And it is a 1-point Labette County lead. Blue Comets with it. And yes, Jack, what do you think about that inbound? 5 guys lined up out of bounds, Barry, to run a receiver route.
They're coached by a football coach, so I guess I'm not surprised.
Coombs with it. Labette County goes for a steal and a foul as Coombs extended the arm straight into Eli Heston, and he is not happy about it. He asked the official if he is crazy.
Yeah, good job by Coster.
As Coster stepped in and pushed his teammate the other way, Coombs cannot believe it, as that is 5, and it will be Labette County basketball.
Heston and Coombs slowly throughout this game had built up an amount of friction, and for it to peak like that with Heston coming out on top, you know, had to send Coombs over the edge.
34-33, we'll see what Labette County does. Meister calls a timeout. Argerbright not pleased because they missed the layup opportunity, and Argerbright goes right to Meister to visit with him. It's a full timeout. Let's take a 30-second timeout here on KLKC.
When it comes to choosing the best health care for yourself and your loved ones, there are other hospitals.
And then there's our hospital.
The difference is that while other hospitals will care for you,
we will actually care about you.
Other hospitals make decisions based on what's best for their bottom line,
while we do what's best for our community.
If you're looking for a pretty hospital, they're out there.
But if you're looking for the best hospital, it's here.
And here.
When award-earning care is as close as this, there's no reason to go anywhere else.
At Labette Health, we center around you.
The gym is rocking inside Harrison Gymnasium in Altamont, Kansas, on the campus of Labette County High School. It's 34-33, Labette County with the basketball and a 1-point lead. 16 seconds on the clock.
Oh my gosh.
And it has been an action-packed 1 minute.
Yeah, it has. And it's been a long 1 minute, as I would have expected. But Chanute, we still only have 4 team fouls, so that could be big moving forward because we can intentionally foul them if we need to.
Inbound to Heston down in the corner. He pump fakes, now spins, kicks it out to Meister, and they're going to foul Alex Meister and send him to the line with 11.4 seconds left. And man, Meister's been ripped up one side and down the other by Coach Argerbright. And now he gets to step to the line to try and ice this game for Labette County. First free throw is up, nothing but nylon for Alex Meister. 35-33. Coach Argerbright says timeout on a make. He's got 1 timeout left. Shot is up, around the rim, no good. 35-33, 9 seconds on the clock. Vincent pressuring.
You can foul, yes.
And he is going to foul him with 6.2.
You just have to be careful.
You have 1 more foul to give here.
Yep.
As we're going to see when Labette County elects to use it. 6.2 seconds. Allman with it. He's going to survey. He gets in the lane, bulls right over the top of Trent Brock. 5 charges. Trent Brock is the player of the game. 5 charges taken by the senior. And he just slapped Eli Heston on the butt, but now Heston's got a massive cramp in that leg. And you can see that muscle as they're trying to get him stretched out right now. 35-33.
Oh my gosh. How could you have wanted it to end any other way than a Trent Brock taking a charge? I mean, come on.
The kid, 5 charges.
It's like he just kind of was buttering up to the refs all game long for that one because he was getting them so used to calling a charge on that. Oh, that number 23, that's got to be a charge. Because was that
how sore do you think he's going to be tomorrow?
Well,
he's got to play
after football season
tomorrow.
For 4 years
and
now.
And sore ribs?
Yes. I would say that Trent Brock is going to be just fine. He'll probably wake up at 4 a.m., eat his Wheaties, and run 6 miles if I had to guess.
As it is Labette County basketball, 2.4 seconds. Anything, just heave it down the other end of the basketball, Jim. There it goes. Trent Brock on the fly. He catches it, puts the ball on the deck, and dribbles it out. Labette County victorious in a wild one in Harrison Gymnasium by a final score of 35-33. Let's take a 2-minute timeout, and when we come back, we will see if we can recap what just happened here tonight in Harrison Gymnasium. So 2 minutes on KLKC.